Carlton Black Ops King, welcoming you to another of my blogs, short, sharp hits on what's going to happen with the European Union. Today what I want to do is talk about what we're giving up as citizens of the European Union and what we're going to get in return by being citizens of a small island. Recently the Prime Minister said that Polish people would jump in the queue as immigrants into Britain. This is the big point what people don't seem to understand. Those Polish people coming to Britain are not immigrants. They are members of our extended country. And that extended country is known as the European Union. If you will, it's a federated state like the United States, which we call the European Union. It means that we, British people, have 27 other countries through the whole of West, Central and some Eastern Europe that we can go to by right and nobody can stop us. There is no immigration there whatsoever because we're not immigrants, because we're part of the country. There's no customs restrictions. You can take as much booze, as much fags, as many elements of anything you buy there, frankly, and bring them between two parts of our union. So if you want to bring to the best vodka that you can get, a carload of it from, if you will, Warsaw, and bring it to Manchester, that's up to you. As long as you have it for personal use, and nobody is going to stop you. If you want to bring the best wines from France, that's up to you, and nobody's going to stop you. If you want to have all the fags you can smoke and kill yourself with coming from Spain at a very, very cheap price, again, that's up to you, because you're a citizen of Europe, so you can move it from Spain to Britain or from any other part of the European Union between us. It also means that we can go and live, we can go and work, we can go and get school, we can start business, be that service industry or goods. We can do that in any other part of this union which is ours. Do you know something else which people don't seem to quite grasp? When we come out of this union, we give up that citizenship. We will lose that citizenship which we have. That citizenship which says if you take ill in any other of the 27 European Union countries, you will get healthcare without paying for it. You don't need to pay nada, right? It also means that if you have children, you can put them in a school and go there and get educated just like any other person, and nobody can stop you. And for the third of British males who have a criminal record, it means that unlike trying to get into the United States or trying to get into Canada or New Zealand or Australia, you will be able to travel to another part of your country, i.e. to Marseille or to Frankfurt or to Madrid or wherever, because it's your country. So you can travel backwards and forwards. You may have made a mistake when you were a youth and you've got a criminal record. It won't allow you to get into the States, but you can move around now within the whole of Europe. Of course, if you're still a criminal and you still want to play the criminal game, then of course, hopefully you get caught. Why? Because our joint European policing systems will aid us by being able to move information very, very quickly and very easily. And of course, when we want to extradite these people, rather than the years it used to take when I was first in the service, it now takes basically a day or two. So this is the beauty of it. We're one part of one organisation. And what you need to understand also is that when we come out, we will be practically the only country in Europe, all the way from where we are on the North Sea, all the way across, practically until you reach the Ukraine, we'll be the only country who doesn't have this right. Because all the rest of them, out with Serbia and presently Montenegro, both of which are trying to get in, by the way, we will not have the right to move freely, to travel freely, to be part of this system. Everywhere else in the whole of Europe will be able to do this. We will be with the Russians and the Ukrainians sitting outside. Is that where we want to be? Outside of the system? You see, even now, example, dead quickly, if you travel to, let's say, Libreville in Africa or somewhere, and Great Britain don't have an embassy there, and you fall into some problem, you will be on your own when we come out of the European Union. Right now you won't be, because what you'll do is you'll go to the French embassy or you'll go to the German embassy and you'll say, I'm a citizen of the EU, can I have your assistance? And the embassies of those countries, because they're part of the European Union and because we're a citizen, will provide you with assistance, even though we don't have one there. This is the beauty of this whole process, that we, as citizens of Europe, have citizenship rights everywhere. Healthcare, freedom of movement of the goods that we want to buy wherever we want to buy them, freedom of movement of cash, of capital that we want to take into a country in the 27 or out of a country of the 27. It's all down to us as we sit right now, because we're all one. Okay guys, that's it for today. Think about it. We are giving up a hell of a lot. You're giving up your citizenship of a club of 28 of the most powerful countries in the world.